listening to the Law Enforcement Pirate Radio Network. Radio Free Larry presiding.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Radio Free Larry.
All right, here we go again. Buckle up. Rough roads ahead. So, like I've told you, there is no United States left. There are warring tribes of criminals, warring gangs of criminals, and that includes various government entities and various cells within the government entities. You are no longer protected in this world from criminals. That's all that's going on. There is no bail reform that is causing any issue. Your government has sold you and will sell you as meat in a marketplace. You are a product of their right to destroy your life, liberty, and happiness. They have no good to give, and they have no reason to live. I'm not asking you to do anything negative or anything violent or even say anything. God will handle it. God will continually destroy this nation, destroy this world, and send the residents of this planet, mostly about 85 to 90% of them, to hell. And it isn't the church. The church is actually part of the mechanism. They call themselves the partners of the law enforcement entities that are distributing narcotics through approved entities. They are arresting those that are the competition of their narcotics distribution. That's all that's happening. There's nothing real going on. You have a nation of, millions and millions of people. It's just effectuating a certain way. It's not actually a living, functioning mechanism. Somebody pulls out enough money, they're for sale. The entire government. They'll have another way of saying it. If they have to come in as a law enforcement investigation, which is a lie, it's a law enforcement torture process that they're using, they will do that. So you'll see, hey, they're investigating this bad guy or this bad guy. It's not real. They do that, and then the person gets remunerated some way. May have already been remunerated. They already may have $1 million wife, a $10 million house, but they just got lucky in the stock market. So that's really what's going on. Don't let them tell you it's bail reform. Don't let them tell you that it's this reform or that reform. It's all of them. They believe what happens is they may get dosed with LSD also, but they're protected from ever being even looked at. And what they'll do is they'll build them up as the rulers, as the supreme race type people. And it includes black people, it includes white people, it includes Latinos. They have to have all their different little people. That's how Trump learned how to do it, from the deep state. Trump's big deep state. He knows that he has to have his token groups of people so that it doesn't come back on him. Government's the same way. So again, there's no real thing going against racism. It's going against racists that are outside of the accepted group of racists, except the group of narcotics distributors, except the group of corrupt law officers and investigators, so on and so forth. Again, the Bible calls it the beast. They think they're funny, all of you. Many of them are already rotten in hell. Their parents are rotten in hell. Their kids that passed on are rotten in hell. God's not playing, all of you. What I've explained to you over the last 20 years or so has happened, is happening and is going to continue to happen. God is killing the planet as fast as God can. And they go, well, why doesn't God destroy it in a second? Because this is not Jesus' Father's kingdom. Neither is it my Father's kingdom. Neither is it any real spiritual person's Father's kingdom. Therefore, the God of this world, which is Satan, which is who the churches are really worshiping, which the Hindus are really worshiping, who the Muslims are really worshiping, except for a handful of people here and there. That's who's ruling this planet. And that's who's blinding the minds, lest they see the glorious gospel of Jesus Christ, which means there are people out there that the churchies that are worshiping Satan in reality and calling it God and calling it Jesus and calling themselves evil angel or evangelical, should I say. Those people are being empowered by Satan. So they're like, we're doing well. We're rich. We're wealthy because God is blessing us. Bible doesn't tell you that. Maybe in the Old Testament in the beginning, but there were some prolific changes, life-altering changes over the course of the biblical scriptures. Will go right to hell, believe me. God has told me they will not even stand before God because they're that evil. Again, they're not a sinner. They're evil. They're devils. They're witches. They're sorcerers. They're antichrists. That's why you have such trouble with law enforcement. There's so many corrupt ones that kill people with psychology and denying them health care by psychologically torturing them around health care and things such as that, that they just one day go pop and laugh. I killed another one. That's who Chauvin was. He killed plenty of people through other methods. And one day he just went wacko and put his knee on somebody's neck and killed him. No, the Republican Party has evidence that that's not what it was because he was using drugs. Why was he using drugs? You wouldn't let him out of it. You wouldn't let him out of that life. They think they're rulers, man. They drive around in a Corvette like that suck right over there. That guy killed people for that Corvette. I guarantee it. As a devil, as a demon, as an antichrist, as a witch, as a sorcerer, that guy killed somebody for that Corvette. No other way to make money on this planet. So the more money they have, the more evil you are. Hi, devil man. How you doing? You'll go to hell. Hi, devil. Saw that car a couple of times already, most likely. It sounded like he was hearing me. Maybe he did. Maybe he just heard me in his head. So that's the reality of the planet. It's not some bail reform. It's not politics. It's not even religion because there's no religion left on the planet. That's why Jesus came to actually do away with religion and say, just go into your... How is going into your closet and praying, going to church in some building? How is that an instruction that Jesus told you to engage in? Oh, you're being like literal in the letter of the law. You're being strange. Just give us money. That's what it's about, really. Tithing. Because if you don't go to the building, then you don't get the money, right? They're using it to establish a kingdom of evil, to destroy good people in the community, so they can point the finger and say, there's the evil. Psychologically operating with police officers. Check that guy out over there. He came into our church and somebody paid me $50,000 to tell you to check him out because he was strange in our church because now we're one of the evil partners. That's what's going on. Oh, no, it's the black people. What are you talking about? Well, we can see it's the black people, right? All they care is they got caught. That's all they care. I'm waiting for a call from Best Buy. What a monster of a thing. I called Ship. It almost sounds convincing when the Best Buy guy called me. Well, and even Best Buy says that Ship is delivering it. I called Ship. They said no, we don't have it. Maybe something local's happening that the computer doesn't know. But I'll give it time. Well, Best Buy should have had an in-house system. That Ship, or get in their app. Or have it. If you go through the store, it should still go through the app. So you have to. Ship has to. Actually, it's Ship that probably has to do it. Ship has to. When an order comes in from Best Buy, it should go right into their app. Like it exists in the app also. All right, that's Best Buy, I think. Wait a sec. Hello?
Hello,
Yes.
this is Michael from Obama Care Program. How are you doing today?
Oh, sorry, I cannot speak to you because you're probably fake call trying to get my money. Larry, please. Thank you, Larry. Yeah, they pumped the call and they make me think it was Best Buy probably. When Best Buy calls, you have a computer menu you have to go through to make sure you still want the call. Right. Call them India or something. Or Africa. Prostitutes over here. A big massage sign here at 36 and Meridian. I wonder if that's prostitution. Oh, it's not prostitution because we get paid over here. Next intersection up, massage, Chinese, probably prostitution. It's not prostitution because we get paid. You see how that works? Just like the Republicans. If they win, it's fair. If they lose, it's corrupt. So it's the same way. If we're not arresting them, then they're not guilty of prostitution because they pay us. You see, if they pay us, then it's allowed. Well, yeah, you go out saving the kids. So I bet they freaked out. Like, oh shit! Whenever people took somebody from Texas, well, they expect the girl back this time. Oh no, we're saving children. That's why we're attacking more. Fake pieces of shit. Marijuana. Half a block of marijuana. Get hired M6. Cops are in. So again, let me see what happens here. Hopefully they call me eventually. I mean, it could be on its way to my place. That's what the Best Buy computer thinks. I just called it and it was like, it's on its way. What I should have done is just kept that out of town order. They do this to my head that you can't afford it because it's expensive, but it's the only way to get things done sometimes is pay a little extra money. Right. I could have had it here by Friday for sure, and it probably have been brand spanking new, right out of their warehouse. Right. If you had a Micro Center, I'd have it. Micro Centers are so much more efficient than Best Buy. So that's one of the signs that Oklahoma City is the armpit of the world. It doesn't even have a Micro Center. There's smaller cities that have Micro Center. Like I don't even think my I don't even think I have a title from the state. Everything's so screwed up. I can't wait to get to the next state. Maybe I can straighten out everything again with my banks. I tried straightening it out in here, and she told me she couldn't. I said, you have the wrong, what do they call that? The wrong lien holder on my title. I go, you don't have a title here. I said, what? Oh, wait a minute. Did I lose my volume? No, I'm still here. Okay. It looked like it disconnected. I have this thing over here. Let me see. That looks good. There's a Amazon Prime vehicle at Heaven's Tabernacle delivering. Now they're going to lose a lot of business. People are just going to go to Amazon and say it's not worth the aggravation. Unless they buy like a big screen TV or something. So what they need is they need as soon as it's not impossible. It's probably very easy to do. Once ship gets the order, it also gets put into the app. And then the Best Buy customer can go to the app if they want to at that point. So they order it through Best Buy. They can order it through Best Buy still. I think they should be on the app, but you know, I wouldn't have known it though. I wouldn't have seen it. So again, it's good to offer it in Best Buy, but there should be the control factor is the app. If you don't have the app, then you're screwed up. All right. So it should the number's not the same as I was told. So the ship number that comes up should correspond with an app number on Shipt app. So if they want to, if you for greater control of the order, they go to the Shipt app. Right. Because I have no idea where this thing is. Nobody does. Because Shipt says they don't have it, and the store says Shipt picked it up. So somebody in Shipt has it. They may have taken it home, or they may have been paid money to hand it over to somebody, or they may have seized it for government process. They just lie now. They don't really care. Bunch of cops running around lying all day. What a piece of shit world. Taking advantage of disabled people. They can make a few extra dollars from some narcotics distributor. Sex traffickers. The same thing happened in New Mexico. It's the same. Those kids are working with cops, man. Somewhere in that chain are cops and intelligence officers. Those young people that murdered that girl, that were part of the secret society Ghost. That's their MO. That's the MO. They create a secret society of quote unquote protectors, and they just tell them to kill people. That's really what they're doing. That's actually a graduation exercise. Those people actually graduated to the big time of the deep state, but they did it bombastic, so they have to, it's like Chauvin. They had to prosecute Chauvin because they screwed up. Because he screwed up, he went over the line. I mean, he got the gist of it. Just kill people. You're in now. You figured it out. You just kill people. We point you that direction. You kill the person. Just leave evidence, or much evidence. We can get rid of a little evidence. Can't get rid of the sword thing. Especially the parents were there. No, dirty murder. That's not us. You're out. Now you have to be arrested. So they got me a couple of times. I didn't order these things I needed. I get premonitions of what I need, and they got in my head. I didn't order it. So now I'm like behind. I actually should have had a GoPro months ago. I had a premonition, and then I'm like, too much money or some shit. Somebody, a group of them mind me all day. Like if I go to wherever I go, to look to buy something. It's like yay or nay, because you know a GoPro, you put it on your dash, you go look, there's the fucker right there in front of me. Now they're here, but they're backing away. They're not like in front of me with the license plates. So they make me afraid. I don't buy too many cameras. They'll think you're a pervert. I'm like, not now. You wait till you see how many hidden cameras I buy up in Kansas City. I don't do that stuff. I've never done that stuff. Like I said, I got into the cam girl thing only because they had tortured me and isolated me for such an extended period of time. I thought maybe one of these women would. I went to dating things. They would just block it and try to, you know, only people I could speak to were like transgender because they would block everyone else. And then they would throw like these underage girl photos out there. I imagine it was them at this point. But I'd be like, got sick of it. I'm like, call the guy. I said, you can't allow this stuff. And he's like, well, it's legal age. It's 12 years old in the Philippines. I'm like, yeah, but you know, we're international people. They can block you from our country. And he wasn't hearing it, but I think I turned him into somebody. Eventually, he did disappear. You get on dating age is what it was. A 12-year-old girl or 14-year-old girl. I'm like, what are you doing? So then after that, they started doing only speak to transgender things. That's, you know, with our CIA and FBI and DHS and their foreign cohorts do all fucking day. They got nothing better to do. And they say, and then they yell bail reform. It's all bail reforms doing it. Yeah, I mean, there's actually real crimes out there and real criminals, but I guess they all paid you, so they don't, you know, don't look at them. You make them president, right? And congressman and senator. Boy, he really took the leaves off this tree. They're still green even. They've been down on the ground for like 2 days. Destroyed that tree. Oh, these over here are like brown. I wonder if all these trees are going to die now. That'd be funny if God kills all these trees. I mean, these are like trees that aren't supposed to go brown. Oh, no, they are. I thought they were like pine or something. Well, trees in Oklahoma start dying. And it's probably going to happen. If the heat keeps going, it will. God will kill all your trees, or your flora and fauna. I mean, the little bit that you have. Keep going, God. Keep going. Hey, you didn't figure that one out? If the heat stays up, a lot of your species of trees are going to die. This one over here was lucky to make it last summer. It's like a maple or something. I guess only people that hear God. They fired the other guy. They fired 2 guys right before they broke into my apartment. I guess they were the 2 that wouldn't do it. 100%. One I thought was a federal agent, the one guy. He looked a federal agent to me. I mean, he's either like a dope smoker or a federal agent. When they fired him, like, oh no, you fired the federal agent, dope smoker. You couldn't trust him to like break into my apartment and laugh about it. The others are like lifelong felons or some shit. So let's see. The Best Buy app says that it's still out. And that's good. They may have actually manually entered that to screw up my refund. Like they did that on purpose. They can make you see a certain email when you go back to when you open your email app. Okay, I got that refund. Where is It's all stuff we used to use for spycraft. Now they use it to kill people. At least I got the other one refunded. My bank was like tripping out. It locked out my bank card. Oh wait, it's payday today. I'm supposed to pay my rent. I have till the 5th, right? I should just like make them wait. All right, it says no internet. What's it talking about? Oh, I got that one. I don't even need it really for what I want to do. I just figured out, like I thought I'd have to go into it with a microphone, and I don't, because I have several options to run the webcam a different way without that kit. It runs off a USB-C. So we'll be streaming the road trip here. Help me focus on driving a little bit more, because everybody watching my driving through my windshield. They're all evil, believe me. They kill those border patrol guys. They're back up to that shit. Nah, it's killed. It's murder. Psychological murder. Spycraft murder. It says delayed, but it's stuck in the system. They did it on purpose, I think. Try to blame it on me for canceling the order, but if they weren't messing around with each other, then it wouldn't have happened. Guys walking around his dog, walking his dog, texting. Probably some woman. He's got that look on his face. Oh, y'all didn't stop all those years. I know exactly what your plan was. Every time I got well and healthy, you attack again. No, there was no obsession with the gym. I didn't spend that much time in the gym compared to the other people. It's because you didn't let me get my physical therapy. Bottom line. And of course, I went to the gym and I did light stuff and walked and I used the massage beds. Of course, she put me out. Some bullshit woman that. So yeah, some woman like you can't say hi to a 21-year-old woman in society. Like I ever had sex with one of them. I mean, all the people coming at me are the ones that had sex with young people. No, there were people that were working in those stores that had sex with the young workers. No doubt. They even told me about it. No, they weren't lying. I could see it also. Most likely also underage. Oh, it's Best Buy. Hello, Best Buy.
This is your requested call from Best Buy. To speak to one of our experts, press 1. To cancel, press 9. This call will be monitored or recorded for quality purposes.
Or to hand over the FBI to laugh.
On time. However, due to COVID-19, shipments and shipment orders are arriving later than our estimates.
That's what they do. They torture people and then they watch them get frustrated. They laugh about it.
And then track order, check your status. For the latest information, please check your tracking information from the carrier. If you are trying to purchase a PS5 or Xbox console, please continue to check on BestBuy.com.
You called me back. Isn't the call ready?
For purchase as soon as we have them available.
It's like a half hour later.
Thanks for calling. You are the next customer in line.
Yeah, I am. Next person.
The next available agent will be with you momentarily.
Momentarily. Peaceful music, peaceful music. Ah. Lull into a peaceful condition. Ding, 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 boom. Come on, Best Buy, what you doing? Asking, you attach it through to the agent?
The notification that your order has been canceled. Typically,
Well,
you will
the
receive
DHS person's not ready yet for the call.
like payment processing issues, product availability issues, or we were unable to verify the information you provided. We apologize for any inconvenience. A new order will need to be placed as we are unable to reprocess the canceled order. Please visit bestbuy.com or chat
No,
online.
there's plenty of people they broke. They broke into my apartment. I worked for the Marshal Service. They didn't care. Back then, I didn't think anything of it. I thought it's kind of crazy, but it was real. Not wanting to hear from any of you. Y'all go to hell, and your families go to hell. Whoa! You know what I do when I'm on hold? You brought my family into it decades ago. Oh, you didn't personally? Bullshit. You're part of a criminal enterprise, all of you. Whether you call it government, church, or mosque, or temple, or gurdwara, it's a criminal enterprise. One big crime family. That's why the children aren't safe.
To update your payment or your order will be canceled, please click on the link within your notification or log into your Best Buy account.
Okay, there's the other refund.
Please keep in mind that you have 24 hours from initial notification to make the necessary changes, or your order will be canceled.
All right, because it's still saying it's going to be delivered, which would be nice, but Ship says they don't have it. So somebody in Ship stole it. Because if they didn't steal it, I could go to the store and get it, like this guy was looking for it. He says there's no way the guy should have picked it up. So who knows who picked it up? Because 11:27 a.m. it was canceled, and they picked it up like 12:30 or something. So it could have been somebody that was working for the Popo. Oh, they don't care, man. That's what informant funds are for now, to pay people to commit crimes. Oh, yeah, God would bless a nation like that, right? God would bless the world like that, right? Oh, you got money, so you're blessed. Okay, yeah, right. And you're with Jesus, right?
Our associates are unable to order any product that is showing
Because you got money, right?
or unavailable on bestbuy.com.
That's strange. It's, I was the next caller in line. So I waited 30 minutes. Just to be waiting another 30 minutes? I don't see a refund, and I don't see it being delivered yet. I mean, there's an outside chance that some local Ship thing is going on, but I guess no, it's an app. They're just drivers, right? Shopper drivers. I swore off of that shopper driver thing a while ago, but I didn't know that it was that, or I never would have ordered it. Well, because you have to tip them, and they had to come like go 20-something miles to deliver it. What really happened partly is that the driver had way over me and didn't want the order because he'd have to drive, or she'd have to drive 20-something for nothing. So like $6. I wasn't planning to tip anybody. Not this time. Not me driving all over the place trying to find stock that probably existed that somebody was paid to take off the shelf,
Do you
or
need to
somebody,
modify or cancel
ordered
your
by the
order?
police department to
See if
take
your
off the
order may
shelf.
be modified or canceled.
We got you
Visit
covered. Don't worry if something happens.
bestbuy.com/order status. If your order cannot be canceled,
They can walk
or
in and buy it
modified on
because the stock won't
bestbuy.com,
change for
we
a day, but
are
the stock still
open
hasn't
phone.
changed, which
Please
doesn't
wait
make
for the
sense.
product to be delivered and then return the product at your nearest Best Buy location or for printing a prepaid label on bestbuy.com.
Still says I can pick it up from Best
Do you
Buy.
have
That doesn't
an
make any
order for
sense.
in-store pickup? Good news. You should be able to cancel anytime online at bestbuy.com/order status.
Bottom line is ship shouldn't exist there if it's not in the app.
That is ready for pickup.
It's a pitfall.
Thank you for calling Best Buy. My name is Reshma. Before we get started, may I have your first and last name and your phone number?
All right, I gotta go. Hang on a second. I gotta turn this off here. I'm gonna turn the speaker off here.